How involved do you want to be in the butcher shop? Like, are you going to be in there, like, slicing meat for people?
No, I'm not a butcher.
Oh, right, yeah.
Jay Cutler and Kristin Cavallari shook fans with their big news. And then the rumors began to swirl.
Incredibly sweet. That was the man that I fell in love with, writing me love emails and love letters when I'd be in LA because it was long distance.
Reality TV star Kristin Cavallari and former NFL quarterback Jay Cutler have always had a roller coaster relationship. But the pair appear to have reached the point of no return after announcing their divorce a decade after they first met. And according to the gossip pages, there's more to their split than meets the eye. Things initially seemed to be amicable between the couple, though. They announced their split with a joint statement posted on their respective Instagram pages that began, "With great sadness, after 10 years together, we've come to a loving conclusion to get a divorce. We have nothing but love and respect for one another and are deeply grateful for the years shared, memories made, and the children we're so proud of." This is just the situation of two people growing apart, Cutler and Cavallari added. "We ask everyone to respect our privacy as we navigate this difficult time within our family."
But once it unclogs, it does. It just like...
The statement was accompanied by photos of the pair in happier times. So, how did things reach such a stage? Well, it's fair to say that both parties come from different worlds. Cavallari entered the limelight due to her appearances on Laguna Beach, the real Orange County. She later became a regular face on another reality show when she joined MTV phenomenon The Hills. Cavallari subsequently added Dancing with the Stars to her resume, on which she danced with Mark Ballas. Cavallari also has pursued an acting career, showing up on the likes of CSI New York, Veronica Mars, and Adventures in Hollywood. Moreover, on the big screen, she's appeared in horror Fingerprints, indie movie Green Flash, and comedies Spring Breakdown, Wild Cherry, and National Lampoon's Van Wilder freshman year. Then in 2018, she returned to the reality TV genre with her show Very Cavallari. The E-Series gave viewers an insight into Cavallari's life with her husband, Jay Cutler, a former NFL star. The footballer began his sporting career representing Vanderbilt College before the Denver Broncos selected him as a first-round pick in 2006. Cutler enjoyed a few seasons in Colorado and then moved to the Chicago Bears. Cutler spent close to a decade with the Bears before announcing his retirement from the game in May 2017. He planned to focus on forging a TV career with Fox's sports channels. However, the lure of the football field proved to be too strong, and he soon came back for another 15 games, this time with the Miami Dolphins. Then he hung up his boots for good in December of that same year. So how did Cutler and Cavallari's worlds collide? Well, apparently, the footballer initially did all the running. "I got a call from my publicist that Jay wanted to fly me out to Chicago and take me out," Cavallari told the A Drink With podcast in 2013. "I didn't know who he was. I had to Google him. I was in the middle of filming The Hills, so I was like, I don't want a boyfriend in Chicago, and passed on it." However, destiny eventually helped to draw the couple together. "A year later, I was here visiting my mom," Cavallari explained, "and we ended up going to a preseason game. I'd forgotten all about it, and my mom said, 'Didn't Jay Cutler ask you out?' Long story short, I ended up meeting him, and when he walked in, I was like, oh my goodness, I thought he was really cute." Cavallari and Cutler had their public debut as a couple in the spring of 2011 when they attended a gala screening of Jake Gyllenhaal's flick Source Code. And despite having waited a while to go on a date together, the pair didn't waste any more time in taking their relationship to the next stage. Indeed, a mere month after gracing the red carpet, they announced they were engaged. Unfortunately, though, in a sign of things to come, Cutler called off the wedding just 3 months later. Cavallari was reportedly left devastated by this development. But in November 2011, she was all smiles again after Cutler proposed for a second time, even if it wasn't done in the most romantic way. "I was in the airport leaving Chicago," Cavallari told E! News in 2013. "We had just spent however many days together, and we were texting, and somehow it came up. 'Oh, shall we get married?' We're like, 'Yeah, okay.' And then he sent my ring in the mail. So I actually had my ring sitting at home for a couple weeks before I put it on." The couple once again postponed their nuptials in early 2012, only this time the reason was a positive one. Cavallari announced she was expecting a baby. She informed Celebuzz, "I'm not even looking for a wedding dress right now." And 6 months later, the reality star gave birth to son Camden Jack Cutler. Cavallari and Cutler did eventually make it down the aisle in the summer of 2013, and the former explained to people that the wait had been worth it. The flowers and everything were very simple, but it was very warm and cozy, she said. It was all about the lighting and the candles, and the atmosphere was just so warm. It was absolutely perfect. The world is filled with stories going viral every single day. But how many of these sites can you actually follow? We understand that your day should start with positive stories, stories that resonate with you. And so we started JoJo Stories. Our mission is to create meaningful stories that cover everything from animals to anthropology, history to environment and lifestyle. The kind of content you read on our site will be one you'll want to share with your family and friends. We hope you'll join our growing family and be part of our community. Welcome to JoJo Stories. JoJoStories.com.